on, man? How are you?
Pretty good. I see the channel's doing well.
Yeah, it's,
8 people have seen our stuff, so that's exciting.
I know it's climbing incrementally, and I'm trying to cross brand stuff. I did the Testify show on Friday, and I made sure Kate, plug the show or plug the channel and all that kind of stuff. Did you happen to
Yeah,
see the performance at all, or?
yeah, I did, man. It looks like
Good.
you were trying real hard up there.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, did you enjoy the performance? Did you like the story?
I don't think I heard the whole thing. I kind of nodded off at the end or in the middle,
Dude, it
but
was like 8.5 minutes.
I think a good half hour I sat there trying to get into it.
That's not no.
But
And I was the
anyway,
first. I was the first performer. It was 8.5 minutes.
wow, that's what I thought you said it was going to be, and then there you are, like a one-man show. You're doing costume changes and stuff. But I think if you
Took my
really
jacket off.
if you keep working at it, I think someday you're going to get you know
All right.
pretty
Thanks.
medium.
No,
I'm just kidding with you, man. I'm
I
just joking.
appreciate your confidence and your support.
Absolutely.
Jesus. Have you looked at the analytics? I know I sent you the analytics report on Sunday. Have you had a chance to look at?
That's like where it shows how many men are watching and how many women are watching and stuff.
Correct. Yeah, it was the demographics and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I gave it a look.
Okay. Any thoughts on how we're building or
So it's mostly dudes, lots
lots
of
of
dudes.
lots of dudes? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I think I know why. Hard to.
I would
I
love
wish
to get more
Jim,
female viewers. Yeah.
wish Jim were here to kind of
No,
talk about it a little bit, but
I don't.
I don't have him ready. I'm not. I'm
Good.
not ready to activate him. Um, but gosh, I don't know how to say this, but you're like a frightening, individual. Like I think people are just afraid of you. Like you just send terrible feelings throughout the bodies of people a little bit.
The fuck did it? What do you mean terrible feelings?
Just, I think
And
one comment we
I know
deleted
you.
that said genuine dread. When they saw you in that wig.
First
Um,
off, you don't have admin privileges. There's no way that you were able to see that kind of stuff.
oh, okay. I didn't see it then.
You
All,
didn't see that.
that's right. All of this is just made up, and you can tell yourself that, friend. That's great. You should. You'll probably feel better about yourself. And I'm sorry I brought it up. We don't need to talk about everyone being afraid of you. And
Oh, no one's afraid of me. No one's afraid of me.
oh,
Oh
okay.
my God. No, I just wanted to see if you had any
Hey,
ideas.
isn't there a way to take a poll on these things? We could have. We could do. I mean, if you
No, I don't want to do that. At no point do I want to poll whether or not people think I'm likable. That's not
could,
something that I'm
we could
comfortable
do a
doing.
comparison too. We could do one with you, and then likability poll for me.
No, because that's not fair. That's
What do
not
you
fair.
mean? What do
It's
you
not
mean?
fair. You know it's not fair. You know
Okay.
it's not fair. Look. Do you have any ideas for building the channel for like trying to
Oh,
improve some of the analytics, improve
yes.
subscription rates, try to
Yes.
get more females watching, that kind of
I've,
stuff? That's the
I've,
reason for the fucking meeting.
I'm sorry. I have a great idea. I'm sorry I've upset you.
You know, oh, it didn't upset
But
me. I'm not unlikable.
uh,
Please continue with
you're
your
not. Um, now, I have an idea, and
good.
it's related to a legitimate concern of mine.
Okay.
I have seen for viewers of ours who follow you on Instagram, your personal account on Instagram and Facebook, they are seeing some really beautiful meals that you make. Oh my God, I can't believe some of
Thank
these
you.
things that you do, and not just your basic, dude stuff like steaks and chicken wings, although it looks like you're doing great stuff with those too. But man, these really serious preparations take a lot of knife work and things I have no idea about. So anyway, all that's beautiful. But my concern is, okay, uh, you're posting these enormous plates of food, 2 and 3 times the portion that I might have in a meal, and yet you're so trim, and healthy, and your wife is too, trim, healthy, smiling people with these enormous plates of food, and I'm just a little worried, just a little worried.
Oh my God. Hang on. Sorry, man. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's all right. I think that's a package I had coming for you. We can
Gotcha.
talk about that. We can talk about that next time.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, but anyway, are you eating the food? All that food?
Yes. And it's not that big of a portion. I don't know why you're concerned with portion size. We need to talk about ideas to build the channel, and you're focusing on the food that I post. It doesn't
So
make any sense to me.
it's related. I'm legitimately concerned, partially because I talked to my psychic, and partially because I had a weird nightmare last night after I had some oysters that I did not prepare properly. But I've never seen you eat. I've never seen you take a bite of food in your mouth. I've seen you cook great meals. I've seen you drink things, water,
We have had meals together.
Flim Fast. Uh, I've seen you drink things. And I'm concerned that, I'm concerned that you're a pod person.
That literally makes no sense.
But
Pod person.
the more.
Are you doing a bit? Is this a
No,
voicemail bit? This is
No.
supposed to be a meeting about ideas.
Let me
Legitimate
tell you
ideas to
further.
build the channel.
You're not gonna bully me.
I'm
Fear
not.
factor. Here's what I want to do.
Okay, good.
Right here and now, in front of all of our viewers, I am challenging you, Mark Gifford, to a hot dog eating competition
No.
so that we can establish, number one, that you eat food.
I,
Number two, that you can eat the portions that you're showing on camera. And number three, that you're indeed not a pod person.
okay, number one, I don't have hot dogs just laying around. It's not like I just have hot dogs spread out on my office desk.
Yeah.
Number two,
I do.
I don't even know what the number two is. Hot dogs? You shoehorn this in to every conversation we have
Well,
about
it's
eating
because
hot dogs.
it's a big part of why I started doing this with you, if I can be honest. So here's the deal, and we won't do this alone. We'll bring Jim in because he and I have been talking about eating hot dogs together for a long time.
No.
We'll do it safe for COVID.
I don't know what that means.
We'll each do it, be in our own homes. It's not going to be a gross out amount, okay? Here's what it'd be. 5 hot dogs on a plate. You prepare your own, whatever brand is your favorite, whatever condiments you want. We're not doing it Kobayashi style. We're not dunking them in water and making ourselves throw up.
This is stupid.
I'm going to watch you eat food, and I'm going to beat you.
And now it's a contest. I'm not participating in an eating contest with you and Jim. That is ludicrous.
Because you'd lose?
We need funny content for the channel. We need a thing for the channel.
I think this is another good idea for a poll, if I'm honest.
No polls.
Poll about the hot dog eating contest. Poll, likability poll, hot dog poll.
We're not doing YouTube TRL. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. We're not Carson fucking Daly in 1997.
Okay. Well, bottom line is, I've thought about this a lot, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is, and I think you're gonna come around to it. We do it now. This is going to be eventually for when it's safe to be outside and we all can be together within 6 feet of each other. We put out a huge table. We're all seated, not like the one you see on Nathan's where they're standing in the sun. No, it'd be shaded. And now listen, my mother-in-law is a minister, so she can pray over our souls beforehand. And my father-in-law is an attorney, so we could sign waivers. So in case anyone dies at this stuff, it's not our fault, you see. So it's just all for entertainment, and we sit down, and it'd be great because here we all are with these hot dogs, just piles and piles of these hot dogs. If you can imagine these enormous plates of hot dogs, and you just keep eating them, and you just keep eating them. And the Nathans, they say you have to.
I'm not doing any of this.
Stop it at 10 minutes, but I say let's take it up a notch, and let's say how many can you eat in 20 minutes.
These are the ideas of a lunatic.
That way you can take a break if you want to. You can take a break. You can take a breath. You can go grab a drink. No one's dipping these hot dogs in stupid buckets of water. That's what a Neanderthal would do, right? We like hot dogs, and we want to continue to like them. So I like the idea of making it kind of a nice affair. I'm not going to use a fork and knife, but I think we should put out silverware. We should put out china because this is, I think this can be a very, very successful yearly event. Think about it.